Well, good afternoon. This video is a little different than some of the others. This is a 2012 Dodge Ram 1500. It has the 5.7 Hemi in it. At current point, it has about 179,000, I believe, on it, just maybe shy of that. It's been a pretty good truck. What I wanted to show you is what happened with this truck. It has it's notorious for having what they call the Hemi tick, and when I first heard about this is when this truck had 160,000 miles on it or thereabouts, and it started losing power and acting kind of weird. And a guy I knew said he'd look at it, and he diagnosed it as having a messed up cam. Now let me show you, because you hear a lot of different things about this. I want to show you in my case what that meant. This was number 5 cylinder right here. Let me get my pointing stick. Okay, number 5 cylinder. This was either the intake or exhaust, I don't know which one. And this thing, I don't know if you can see it, has a lip on it right there. This cam was wore down almost 1/4 of an inch, and this is the lifter. There is a groove there where this lifter was riding on there, and it was inside that roller on the lifter. If you look at this lifter closely, there's a good one on the right, and there's a good one on the right and a bad one on the left. The roller bearing is gone, and then this shoulder right here, this is the roller. The shoulders wore this thing, this cam down, and it's a pretty common problem with these Hemis. A lot of them, I think, are just getting junked at a, well, mine was 160,000. I think some might make it longer and some of them less. And the speculation is that it doesn't get enough lubrication. I don't know if that's the case. All I know is this cam was bad. It cost me about, the guy I worked on him, he did a pretty good deal. I think the labor was $2,500, and so by the time I paid for parts and then some things that he wasn't able to achieve, I had some misfires that I had to trace down, and I ended up fixing them myself. It cost me about $4,500 in result. There was 3 or 4 other lobes on here that were starting to go bad, and it's all from, I believe, well, lubrication one way or another, but these lifters are the culprit on there. This thing's now has about 4,000 miles, maybe a little better after the rebuild. I'll start it up for you real quick. I'll let you take a listen down here above the tire. So you can hear a little bit of valve flash, and I think that is mostly from the, let me shut this thing off. Mostly from the valve rack that maybe needed to be replaced. And other than that, I get a little puff of smoke every now and then when I start it up. I think it's from a valve seat. But other than that, it's a strong runner. I actually had this thing up for sale some time ago, not too long ago, and I didn't get very many bites. I think people are all shy of it because of the bad rap it's gotten. So at this point, I'm probably going to drive this thing and make the best of it. It doesn't get bad mileage for a big truck. I can get as much as 19 out of this thing. It's running really well after I chased down the misfires, and they were caused mostly from the mechanic not getting a few clips plugged in all the way, like on the coil packs. And then he had pretty much broken some wires on one of the injector plug-ins. I threw a few parts at this before I had it rebuilt. I put a new computer in and some coil packs, and nope, that wasn't the problem. So anyway, I feel fairly confident in this now. It was a gamble. It's always a gamble when you throw some money into an older rig. But this thing really drives well. I like the truck, and maybe it will be the rig that will pull me through for next few years, 4 or 5 years anyway. All right, thank you very much. Over and out.